It's Wednesday. It's 7:30. We've got Blerds R Us here at the Source War, bitches. Yeah. What issue are we on?
55.
55. Sorry. All right, look, I did all of that.
Someone was
and I
listening.
forgot, okay,
Someone
there we go. Issue 55. Blerds R Us is here, man. Like here with the Source War. How you doing? Hi.
I'm doing very good. I'm excited to chat to all of you guys.
Finally.
We're excited to have you, man.
Yeah,
we're excited to have
Yes.
you. Penetrating walls with the Source Wall. Let's get it on.
Done now.
Yeah. So, for those of you who don't know, Blerds R Us, you guys are a podcast as well.
Yeah.
Tell us about yourself, actually. Tell us about what you guys do.
So, Blerds R Us, I think we started in February 2017. We generally do movie reviews. So, whatever's out in the cinema, we normally go watch that, sit down. Me and one of my oldest friends just sit down. We talk anime, we talk gaming, we talk pop culture. Pretty much sometimes we get a little political and talk about what's going on in the world today.
Of course.
But generally we do try and keep it like pop culture stuff, comic books and all that.
Nice.
Yeah.
And big up to your man like not here.
Man like T.
Man like T.
T, yeah.
On a mission.
I don't know where he is, but supposedly what the area he's in, his Wi-Fi is like just non-existent.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
I'm going to get you on here next time, T. Next time we'll have both of you on here.
Yeah.
Yes.
Definitely.
But both of you, your 100 show, I've just finished it yesterday. That was hours and hours of jokes. I'm in the car just busting up. That one American guy that swears a lot, he had me busting up, man.
Brian. So
Ryan, he's a joker. He's proper joker.
He's the main host of PCO, and like I said, there's like a podcasting community that we're all like a part of.
Yeah,
and he's a very big part of like what we all do, kind of thing. And all I can say is that if you found him entertaining, check out his podcast, because his podcasts are about 3-4 hours long, and they go in detail. You know how I think it's Red Hood that watches Mr. Sunday's videos.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The same way Mr. Sunday will break down a trailer, it'll be the same way that them guys will go in and analyze it, and they get all the news, all the rumors. They're sick, nice. And I always say, obviously I listen to you guys, but I always encourage people listen to more than one pop culture podcast, because there might be something that I watch that you lot don't watch, or there might be something that I'm not gonna get time to get round to, but I can listen to you guys watch it and review it. So then it feels like I've watched it because I've listened to you guys.
You know what? I agree with that. I agree with that, because I would have totally missed out on Trigger Warning with Killer Mike if it weren't for you guys. So big up to you guys, man.
There's always loads of I'm pretty much listening to podcasts all the time now. Rather than watching anything. It's all podcasts rather than TV. I actually got rid of my TV license the other day as well.
You broke free.
I broke free.
Wow. You broke free.
Man. I realised there was only one program I was watching on BBC, and I was like, I ain't paying £30.
What are you watching on BBC?
Question Time, man.
Oh my god, you can get that online. What's wrong with you?
But hold on. So, I swear with not to get you in trouble or nothing, but I swear with a TV license that includes your laptop and stuff as well.
Yeah, no, but that's what I mean. I don't even watch anything on streaming or anything.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I don't even. Bad. The only things I stream is either I've got Netflix, I've got Amazon. And I got
a TV license for those.
Got Twitch.
Basically, TV license is only around to watch BBC One and BBC Two. So technically, if you take away them two channels, you bought a TV. That's your TV license.
Well, they say anything that's like Channel 4 and Sky and all that. You're not watching it.
Add Sky onto it.
Yeah,
back in the day,
it's basically anything that's live, from what I understand anyway. It's basically anything that's live. that's on terrestrial TV or live or streaming from terrestrial TV.
So
that's mad.
Rubbish.
Yeah, it's a mad bump. Like, I wish I could get in the mind, but like, you know, the family will watch TV and that, and they'll just get vexed.
Coronation.
Man. Oh my gosh.
Want to see Phil Mitchell come back for the 19th time?
Oh my days.
That's only at Christmas though.
That's original gangster.
Well, speaking of TV, anyone actually been watching Doom Patrol?
No, because we don't have DC streaming service.
That's
the legitimate answer.
That is my non-getting caught by hate answer.
Yes, I heard it's really good though.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, hearing it's really good. Sources say that episode 3 was pretty sick. It's as good as, I think, even better than Titans actually.
Really?
Yeah.
The episode of Doom Patrol, the episode of Titans, not that I've seen it, but the episode of Titans that had the Doom Patrol in it was my least favorite episode of the season, I think.
Really?
Yeah, I liked it.
I didn't like it that much either. Yeah,
it was kind of weak.
Everyone raves about that episode. That's the best episode.
Nah, it was weak. It was weak to me, man. I just didn't feel it. I've seen that episode twice now as well, and I just...
How's my man doing? I forgot.
Cyborg.
Yeah.
Do you know what? All right, so Brendan Fraser.
That's what everyone wants to know about.
Brendan Fraser is really good. Like, if anything, Brendan Fraser is probably the best one there. But Cyborg
he's a great actor
himself,
anyway.
Yeah, Cyborg himself, he's kind of he seems different from. He's not Cyborg from Justice League. He's a younger Cyborg.
Good.
He would actually probably be more Cyborg from the animated Teen Titans.
That's what we want.
Okay.
Yeah. The thing is, there's when you watch it, there's an origin story that is kind of, wait a minute, this isn't his proper origin. Yeah. But there's something in it that says maybe this isn't the proper origin.
Well, the thing is, his origin has been, I mean, like a lot of superheroes, has been tweaked a bit anyway. Yeah. Like nowadays, like if you watch Young Justice or the Justice League movie, they say that he's got part of a mother box. He's got part of the mother box in him.
Right.
Originally, he didn't have the mother box. He was just the mother box. He was just caught in a lab. He was just caught in a lab explosion.
Yeah.
And his dad cyborged him.
Right.
Excuse me if I stop mid sentence. My asthma's killing me today, man.
No, it's not really.
So I'm talking more about the actor. I just found out his name, Jovian Wade, because obviously. He's one of us, isn't it? Like he's a UK guy.
Is he?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Joe.
Oh my days.
He's from Man Them on the Block or Man Them on the Wall.
Oh, no. What's it called?
Is it Man Them on the Wall?
Was it Man Them on the Wall?
Wait, is this a film or is it a TV show?
It was a comedy skit show.
I don't remember that.
Yeah.
No, you must know it.
Matt is from the Mandem.
Yeah, Mandem on the Wall. Like that's what he started.
Yeah, that's with what's KSI and all that, right? Is it them?
Nah, I don't think it's them. YouTube it and I'll tell you. Once you see it, you'll know. And
afterwards, we'll have to go.
Oh,
yeah, we've got to go into it.
From the Wall of Comedy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wall of Comedy. They do like they kind of watch viral videos, and they're all just sitting down on the couch and watching it and kind of cracking jokes about it. Is that
no? That's later on. That's like when they started doing other things. But like basically, it started off with like 3 kids on a wall, like and just cracking jokes and stuff. Like I said, later on, like you said, like you can check it out and then you'll know exactly about it.
All right, cool. Okay. Oh man, I didn't know that. So is he from London then?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Is he from London or Birms?
Okay. One of us.
Oh, did he do The Weekend? That film?
Yeah. He was in that.
Yeah. Okay.
That's one title story.
Yeah. Okay. He is good though. He is good.
Okay.
because basically all the people in Doom Patrol, they're all kind of older and kind of, some of them obviously they don't have that superhero experience. They're just there kind of thing. But he's in his own city of Detroit. He's like the superhero that's coming up. He's kind of training he's looking forward to being with the Justice League and that. So he's like pretty much the most experienced there. Little spoilers, it's not the professor, it's what's
the
it?
doctor.
Yeah, the doctor. He goes missing. So everybody's trying to look for him, and then Cyborg, because they had a bit of his history, he comes in and he's kind of leading the team in a sense, but not leading in a sense because he's the kid, but and everyone else is. So there's that. It is jokes. It is proper jokes. I think you'll definitely like it better than Titans.
Well, now that I'm done with the fantasticness that was Umbrella Academy, I got
Have you seen that yet, Dana?
I'm only on episode 4, you know.
To be honest, to be fair, to be fair, I only finished it yesterday morning. Ooh wee, that's what I can say.
Yeah.
Ooh wee, yeah, man.
What would you give it out of 5?
Should we do it?
5 out of 5.
That's a whole chicken, man.
It's a hot chicken.
That's a whole chicken.
The peri sauce is hot. It's hot.
Nah, it was a
nice, good.
Don't show. But we're digressing. We'll get into that.
Yes, we will.
We need to go.
We can only go to episode 4 because we don't want to spoil nothing for Nana.
Cool, I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah.
I don't
okay.
Okay. Nice. Right, it is pretty sick. It is.
Yeah. No, it's hot. It is hot.
Very hot.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay.
But speaking of, Proto X-Men, you were saying about Doom Patrol.
Yeah, no, that's it.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it is pretty much like I said, like when I was first started talking about Umbrella Academy, because when that first got premiered, it was like the first episode of Doom Patrol as well.
Yeah. Okay.
And watching Umbrella Academy totally just cleared Doom Patrol out of my mind.
Yeah.
Actually, on episode 3 of Doom Patrol, it's just got a personality, and it is kind of I'll try not to say it again because I kind of said it with Umbrella, but it is kind of like how X-Men should be in a sense.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, damn.
And the characters you do actually there's a lot of character development as well. You do get to know the characters before they got their powers in a sense, or before they changed and came to the house. So it is really good. Definitely worth a watch.
Okay, cool.
Okay, well, when we get on the streaming service, we'll let you know.
I ain't waiting that long.
We're probably going to
What's that?
So we're probably going to get Doom Patrol on Netflix because obviously.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, because we got Titans on Netflix, so I feel like just drop Doom Patrol on Netflix. Just that. Yeah. Yay! Okay, what's next? What's the juice? On the next.
Did you read Heroes in Crisis?
Oh, I left the book downstairs. Yeah, I'm not prepared for this. Heroes in Crisis issues. No. Professional in here. Right. So this issue was actually. I wish I prepared for it because there's this character called Narc. He's Narc. He's like a caveman who was like frozen in time, but then he gets reanimated in like mod.
No, go on. Yeah.
I thought I was breaking up.
No.
He gets reanimated in modern times, and he's talking about what his life is like. I feel like this is one of the first or few issues of the storyline that's actually dealing with the characters on a personal level, considering it was supposed to be about the characters personally anyway. Am I breaking up?
No,
I'm good. Okay, sorry. When he did one, he was all talking because he talks like a caveman, like every other word is missing. But then he gave like this 6 soliloquy. And I know it was from somebody, but it's like a famous writer, but I was supposed to research who. I think he said it was
Shakespeare or something.
I don't know. I think he actually says it at the end of the comic. because he says he alludes to it at the end, but that was sick. But bygones to that anyway, because I can't remember. I can't remember what happened in this issue, man. I remember that bit.
They were just going through, like, they was pretty much talking of two.
No, go on.
There was pretty much talking to Sanctuary, right?
Yeah.
Wally West.
Wally was talking, a few others. We found out why Harley Quinn was there. Thank you, you helped me there. We found out what exactly Harley Quinn was doing there, because I'm thinking, what's she doing there? She was just there to hang out with Poison Ivy.
Yeah.
Because, you know, they have that girl-mance.
Girl-mance? That's a good word.
Almost.
Good word.
Yeah. I'm good. I'm good with the words, man. Except I keep saying So she's there for Harley Quinn's there for Poison Ivy, and they're just bonding. It's actually like Poison Ivy is giving Harley therapy. They keep, because at Sanctuary you can kind of relive certain tragic moments in your life because they've got this kind of like high-tech computer, and Poison Ivy kind of programs it so that Harley can keep killing the Joker. So every time they'd animate a Joker and make him more annoying than the previous one, have him say a joke, and then have Harley kill him to kind of help her through some therapy. But then an alarm goes off, and then Poison Ivy runs off to find out what's going on, and then basically, do you know what? I'm just going to cut to the chase. Yes, I liked the comic. Sorry I didn't write notes. I liked the comic. It was a good issue, but I need to get to the point which seems like it was like the big reveal. And the way it looks, and I'm just talking about the way it looks. I'm not saying it is or what it ain't, but the way it looks, it's looking like, are you ready?
I'm ready. You see my face?
That Booster Gold killed Roy Harper. I was like, damn. I was like, damn. Then the comic just ends, and I was like, I had to go back and turn the page and just look at those panels again, because the way it cut into the next bit, I'm like, no, you're trying to trick me. There's a trick going on there. You're trying to trick me. But it was a really good issue. That was one of the best ones out of the 6 so far. I can't wait to read issue 7. Sorry I didn't review it as best as I could, but long and short of it is that it was a really fun issue. The writing was good. The art is good as usual. And it had a really cool reveal. Leading up to that reveal was like really steady paced as well. It wasn't like, it didn't feel rushed. It got there at a good pace. So go read that.
Nice.
Yeah, go read it. 4 out of 5, 5 out of 5. Source for the
I'm still going to give it like a 3, because I think the whole story as a whole, what kind of sentence is that?
We understood you. It's fine.
The story as a whole is still a bit. Is that a Mew? Where is that?
What?
I thought I'd get $1 as well.
That's how we're doing it. All right.
This is my Riku doll.
Oh, Riku! Even
that's
so
pretty dope.
Like a Sophie. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, that's dope. No, I was saying that I give it like a 3 because the whole story is just a bit meh for me right now. I'm waiting for. It's just not doing what I'm doing. Well, anyway, what's next?
Okay. Yay! Heroes in Crisis. Source 4 kind of improved. Yeah, go on.
What have you been doing, Isha?
Me? I haven't had a chance to read any comics because I haven't had a chance to get any. But I do know that my lovely Wiccan Divine is waiting for me in a wonderful comic book shop soon, so nice. I'm picking that up. I have been, however, watching Mob Psycho season 2.
Okay. Oh yeah, forgot about that.
Yes, Mob Psycho, and I love Mob Psycho. He's hilarious. He's funny. This season, it's really good because obviously first season, like Mob was kind of like, he was really impressionable. He obviously was trying to get to grips with his powers and whatever. Now he's like actually coming into his own, where he's, you know, it's like he's got his own thoughts and feelings. So the guy that he's been like mentoring with, you know, the guy would just take him out and be like, exercise that or exercise this or vanquish this thing. And Mob's like, no. Like, I want a social life, or like, Don't be just calling me.
Did you watch the live action adaptation on Netflix?
What?
No one's watching live adaptations of Mob Psycho. No, that's rude.
Mob Psycho 100, right?
No. Yeah, I'm not watching no live action. No.
Is there a live action?
No. I'm not watching the Bleach one. I'm not watching the Tokyo Ghoul one. I'm not watching none of them.
No. Listen, I'm very critical when it comes to live action things, yeah. But when like the majority of the cast is Japanese, it's done by like Asian directors, yeah, they do a much better job than the Hollywood adaptations.
Of course. However, is it good or are you just is it just like are you just like
so let me put it this way, yeah. I have not actually seen the Mob Psycho 100 anime, yeah, but from watching the live action, it's extremely enough that I've added the anime to my list of future anime to watch.
Okay,
cool.
All right.
Okay. I tend to.
I think that's what we got to take sometimes with the live action stuff. Like obviously T's not here, but T watched the Netflix Death Note, and he had never seen the anime version. So watching the live action Death Note finally convinced him to switch over and watch the anime. So like, it has its purposes. It's not just about like.
I know, but some of them are terrible. Like,
some of them are horrendous.
They're not. They're pure roadkill. They're just like, no. What did you do? Why have you got so much money? Like,
I just tend to not do it to myself. Like there's that Full Metal Alchemist one, and I'm a huge, crazy Full Metal Alchemist fan, but I cannot bring myself to watch that live action because I know.
No.
I just don't want that director's dick in my face like that. but that one wasn't even that bad either.
No,
I mean it might be good. I'm just not. I'm just saying, like I tend not to even risk it because live action animes that I have gone to watch, they're always really, whether they're American or Japanese, they always tend to be, for me personally, just bad.
I think the only one that I can remember being good was Guyver. Right, that one.
I was just thinking Guyver. Do you know what's funny? That's because we both watched it. Yeah, but I was just thinking Guyver. David Hayter.
Yeah.
But then that's time though.
Huh?
That's because the Guyver one is relatively old, isn't it?
Yeah, that came out like the 90s.
Yeah, so
the
again,
90s. I suppose yes.
Like, the modern adaptation, people just look at the first episode and then take it and do their own thing. Like if you talk about like Dragon Ball Evolution, that was horrendous.
Ooh, the pain.
I need to burn Sage that you even brought that up. I was like, no.
The pain of that one.
That was horrifying. All right, but I'm gonna check out the live action Mob Psycho.
I didn't even know there was a live action Mob Psycho, to be honest. Do you know what I would check out? If they did a Japanese live action One Punch Man, I would check that out just to see what they would do with it.
Yeah.
Just to see what they would do with it, you know, because the Japanese they like to turn their live actions basically into an anime. So to see them pull that off, I'd be like, all right, you know.
Yeah.
Just quickly going back to Guyver. It was Jack Armstrong as a Guyver, and Mark Hamill was in it. I didn't even realize.
Mark Hamill.
See, that's why you liked it. That's why you liked it so much. Nice.
That's
Hi,
weird.
Sean. We have 5 Seans that we know. Some of them are in the chat room. Hi, everybody in the chat room. Thanks for joining us. Yeah. We got Nana from
Josh is in the chat room as well.
Josh, Josh.
Yeah.
How are you?
What? Our Josh?
Yeah.
Oh, what's going on, Josh?
Yeah, Mela Josh.
Do you have a mic, Nana?
I've had to plug my phone into charge, so.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that's fine.
Oh, okay.
You're gonna have to bass up the voice so that we can hear you. Boost up the vocals, man.
I'll definitely project my voice. Don't worry about that one.
Okay, cool. That's fine.
So what have you been watching other than Umbrella Academy or reading or?
well, again, because obviously, like, you know,
I was actually talking.
Sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh, let me just move out of the frame. I'm talking too much. Go ahead.
Oh, I didn't think she was finished.
Oh.
Wait,
go ahead.
Who
Go
are you
ahead.
talking to now?
You.
If you want to finish, Isha, I'm sorry.
No, I'm finished. I'm finished.
I think I'll get out of frame.
No. Everybody stay in the frame, okay? Mob Psycho is really good. He's coming into his own. It's really good. He seems like he's getting a bit more violent than usual, which I love because I love violence in anime. It's great. But yes. So Nana, yeah, what are you watching, reading, listening to?
I'm actually watching a lot of anime. I generally prefer to watch my anime on Netflix. Before I go into the anime, season 2 of Dragon Prince, I watched that.
Oh my god, yes.
That's really
yes.
good. It reminds me of like Avatar, you know, like it's a cartoon, but it has a lot of anime elements and like it's for kids, but yeah, it has a lot of adult themes and it's.
I just saw the trailer for that the other day. It looks so sick, and it reminded me of Avatar. It did remind me of Avatar.
Yeah. Is it the same anime?
Do you know what? It's not
it
anime,
looks like
it's like a cartoon. But
no,
like,
I mean, is it the same
elements?
Is it the same animators who did
Avatar?
Aviator.
Shut up.
So,
now come off the screen.
So it looks like the same animators who did Avatar.
I don't think it is.
I think it's by the same people. Yeah.
It might.
Do you
be.
watch Carmen San Diego? Sorry, just a side note.
I did, and I enjoyed it.
Carmen San Diego.
Yeah, I heard it was a bit.
You know what?
I really
Carmen San Diego is what they bumped Carmen San Diego because that's Dora the Explorer when she gets older and she ain't taking no ish. That's basically her.
Pretty much.
No, sorry. Carmen San Diego is really good. Go ahead, sorry.
What did you think of her being like an anti-hero?
Is she an anti-hero? Well, but she's always.
New one she is.
Oh, it's Carmen San Diego. She always was, though, wasn't she?
No, Carmen San Diego back in the day. I remember back in the day, she was a thief.
Yeah,
it was this boy and this girl. This boy and this girl was always trying to catch her. It was kind of like a game that they were playing. But from what I hear about this new one, they're her sidekicks now. I don't like the sound.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. But she's
like, she's got a team around her, and she's like an anti-hero.
Yeah.
Right.
But I still kind of like her concept because she's like,
especially if you got kids.
Yeah.
Right, I'll give it a watch.
I knew. I found out that you know, Malaysia, Indonesia, you know, they're the people that have all the rice. Like, you know,
all the rice.
All the rice.
All the rice.
I love me some
China,
rice,
but it's Indonesia.
It's Indonesia. Man's got all the rice.
Yeah, man,
no, it's great. No, it's really, really good.
But let me go back to the Dragon Prince. I think one of the things I like about it is very progressive. Like the king's black, the heir to the throne is black.
Yeah.
In season 2, you meet another queen from another country, and like she has 2 mums. Yeah, and then like you know the black. Fairies of no. I think one's black and one's white, which is again just very progressive for an anime/cartoon. But I guess we live in a modern era. The elf-like creatures are like have Irish accents.
It's pretty good.
Pretty entertaining.
It's
very diverse.
Yeah, it is. It was on my timeline for a while. I was like, am I going to watch it? And then I watched it and you get hooked and you're like, oh, okay.
I'm going to go for it soon.
How many episodes is it? Or is it a film?
I think it's 8 episodes in season 1 and 8 episodes in season 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not too bad.
But the one other thing that I'd recommend to anyone that's a gamer, it's another anime. It's on Netflix. Yeah, it's very one of them like cutesy kiddie ones. Yeah, but it's actually quite deep. It's called High Score Girl.
High Score Girl.
Yeah. And basically the plot of it is just like there's these 2 kids from the same school. And one of them's like an avid gamer and is also a gamer. And it just progresses through their storyline. There's a lot of factual information given about like the game Revolution. So there's a lot of mention of Street Fighter 2, Tekken,
really?
Mortal Kombat, Virtua Fighter.
I see Final Fight in there as well.
Yeah, there's a lot of references to actual things that happened in the early 80s and 90s. So
nice.
For those of that game back then, it's quite nostalgic.
Okay.
It's called High Score Gamer.
High Score Girl that's on Netflix.
Okay,
what would your like 3 top like animes be on Netflix to watch?
Even though I haven't watched it on Netflix, but my all-time favorite anime is on there, and that's Code Geass: The Lucifer Rebellion.
Yes,
that's a must-watch for anyone that is into anime.
Yes.
Second, I would say Death Note. Because Death Note is just one of those ones that like it's not shonen. It's not like all loads of action and. You know what I mean?
It's clever.
Very deep storyline.
Yeah.
The character development is pretty spot on. And I'll say third. I'll say Seven Deadly Sins. You know, for like the new style of anime.
That show's alright. I like that show.
Yeah, there's 2 seasons on Netflix. Well, 2.5.
2.5, I think.
Sound like I kind of like Castlevania. I'm just like, you give me 4 episodes. That's rude.
Yeah, because basically the season 2 that dropped a couple of years ago was just an OVA, and because Netflix don't really know what OVA is, they just labeled it season 2. So that was stupid. And then I actually watched the movie last night, and the movie was actually quite entertaining. So I'll say, for those like in the new generation, and you want something like that's quite fresh, I would say Seven Deadly Sins.
Okay.
The only thing is, that you have to be over 16 to watch that.
Okay.
The guys are saying, the guys in the chat saying it's very interesting. All characters are engaging. Well, Sean 1 says very interesting. All characters are engaging. And Sean 2 says very, very well written characters. Love the dysfunctional family dynamics and makes it very different.
So what are they talking about?
I'm assuming
Seven Deadly Sins.
What are you not talking about?
Can you guys, Sean? Can you verify, please?
Hashtag.
Just wait for that response.
25. What are you talking about?
That's good though. There's a lot of anime on that. I didn't realize there was so much anime on. Do
you know? Have you typed in anime on your Netflix search and just see what's crazy?
I haven't done that, but when I do go through the library, I am seeing more and more.
Yeah.
I remember when I first got Netflix, it was like a handful.
Yeah.
It was a handful, and then one day it was just like, like you could just.
You know what? Saying that,
Umbrella
like
Academy.
If you like violent animes, check out Arjun.
Arjun, I was waiting for you to say that one. I was waiting for it.
People, I've been telling you about Arjun. I've been telling you.
I've done watch. I think that was out of the animes that I'd already seen before that they just put on Netflix. Like I think I ended up watching Bleach on Netflix, even though I'd already seen it. But out of the new anime, the new animes that I've seen on Netflix, Arjun was the first.
Sick.
And
Arjun was the first.
It was good.
Yeah. I need like another 2
Where's the next season? Yeah, what's going on? It's been a while now.
I feel like it takes years.
Sorry?
It had 2 seasons. Did it not wrap up quite nicely?
No, it's got. I swear it left opening for it left on the cliffhanger, didn't it? Like all the world knows now, and there's more. There's more. We need more, man.
No, I do mistake.
Can I ask the question?
Go on.
What
of course
anime is under the radar?
Under the radar? What, modern day?
Yeah, so there's one where it's about the devil's son. I can't remember what it's called right now off the top of my head, but like when you start watching, you think it's like some nice, happy, go lucky kids anime.
Is that the Blue Exorcist?
Yes, that's the one. So what about like under the radar anime, like, you know, that if you watch just one episode and you didn't go into it, would you recommend for people?
Like, is it Black Butler? Blue Exorcist?
Yeah, that's fine.
I think you've got Hero Mask. Is quite like it's good, but again, that's more of like a psychological drama, anime kind of thing.
Do you know? I'm gonna say, and this isn't like on Netflix. It should be. It's quite old as well. It's quite old. When people think of like back in the day fighting enemies, they think Dragon Ball Z. You want to know what I think is underrated and it's really, really good? Yu Yu Hakusho. If you've never watched Yu Yu Hakusho before,
I've never seen it.
Go and watch Yu Yu Hakusho. It's so good. It is, and it's so I don't understand why it's so underrated. It's got like the tournament aspect. It's got the delinquent, because you know a lot of the characters in some anime are like the delinquent high school dropouts sort of. It's got that element of it. It's just such a good show. It's got a great storyline. The characters are sick. Yu Yu Hakusho. Go watch that. You know, Source will approve, man.
Source will approve. Yeah. What else is there? There's way too many.
Yeah, there's a lot of anime. I'm watching Devilman Crybaby in a moment. That is sick.
Is it good?
It is.
I remember Isha talking about it.
It's sick. I can't remember what Isha said about it, but if she didn't like it, I'm just gonna have to negate your opinion.
Yeah. I didn't like it.
And the thing is,
I watched Devilman. I watched Devilman Cry. Devil May Cry in it.
Devilman Crybaby.
No, Devilman Cry. Like Devil May Cry.
Devil May
I
Cry,
watched
the game.
the TV show, the series.
What?
The old school.
That's a different.
I know that there's a game called Devil May Cry. Devil May Cry 5 comes out on Friday. Everybody, go get your copy.
Yeah, there was a TV show about that. There was a TV series, like an anime series, and it was
rubbish.
Beautiful.
No,
gorgeous.
We can't be talking about the same thing. You need to send me a link because I swear we're talking about.
I'm sending you a link right
We're
now.
talking about two different things. I'm telling you, because the anime to the Devil May Cry game was horrible, like vomit horrible. Like
hold on.
Like my diabetes is called AIDS horrible.
Wait. Where's my Crunchyroll? I need to go to my big up Crunchyroll, by the way.
While you're doing that, I'm watching Devilman Crybaby. And something me and my brother was saying is like it. Remember Rich from like back in the day when manga owned all the anime?
Yeah.
And they just had that gritty kind of 80s, 90s feel.
Yeah.
This kind of has that feel to it. And I remember watching Devilman, the original Devilman back in the 80s and 90s. That was sick. And as like my brother said, if this show was made back then, my days, it would have been over.
Yeah, I've been out. That's why I've been quiet, man. I've been so out of the anime game, man.
You Devilman Crybaby.
Yeah, I just haven't had time to watch it.
You're gonna, you know what?
It was after like Bebop and Samurai Champloo.
Oh,
and golden age of anime, boy.
Yeah, too many came out. I prefer subs. So it was like I can't keep up and read everything as well. Too many things are going on. So it's a crap excuse, but yeah, I can't.
It's a valid excuse.
No,
it's a valid excuse. No.
Yeah.
Wait.
With all your Netflix, your Instagrams, and your what's the other one? Your Facebooks, what's the other one? Your YouTubes and what is that? Your Snapchats, all these things that I'm not on except for Insta.
I
never me now, the Outlaw Red Hood.
I never did that.
You're telling me this was rubbish?
Yes, that was whack. Rubbish. That was whack. Why was Trish? Why was Trish and Lady fighting over a dress? That was whack. You know what? No.
How was it? Devil May Cry Baby. It it's. I don't understand its purpose. Like, why are you here?
Isha.
Like, why?
Isha.
What? Yes.
Have you played the games Devil May Cry?
Yes.
No. Have you played those games?
Not recently. No.
No. Did you play those games? Finish them. Do all the extras. Yeah. Get the sparta sword. All of that. Did you play those games?
Okay. Look. Okay.
Because
I didn't play the game.
Not even just that. Did you absorb the story? Because if you absorbed the story, if you knew Dante, and then watch that anime, you'd come out saying that anime is whack.
No, I like Dante. Okay, he was moody. He was violent.
No, Dante is not moody. That's the point. Oh my days, Dante is not moody. No, that anime is whack.
Anime. No, look. Let's clarify one thing. Every anime, like hero or anti-hero or whatever, they're moody. He's moody. Everybody's moody.
But Dante isn't moody. Dante is not a moody character. He's the kind of guy. He's the kind of guy that if you know what though? Hang on, wait.
All right, let me.
I need to finish the sentence.
Let me just interject actually, because this is one of the reasons why I didn't keep up with Devil May Cry actually. Because I remember playing Devil May Cry 1, and I think I was playing 2 as well. But after that, then he started getting a lot more jokey. And when I first played the game, it was more of a serious game.
Okay.
In the
first game, he was he would make a lot of jokes. Yeah, in the first game, he was obviously older, but he would make a lot of jokes but he took things seriously when he needed to. In the second one, he was just straight serious. He was just Batman throughout the whole thing. People didn't like it. In the third one, they made him a bit younger, like between 18 and 20, and he was a lot more jokey in that one. But that was because he was younger. And then in the fourth one, they went back to the way he was in the first one. Getting to my point, Dante is not serious. He's the kind of guy that if you shoot a rocket at him, he will jump on that rocket and surf on it. YouTube it. That's Dante.
Look, yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I have been looking.
How Dante is in the anime. You know why? Because he's jokey, because he throws shade. Yeah. Someone will come and say something. He'll be like, he'll cuss you and then go back to sleep. That's funny to me. That's great. He's still jokey while still jumping on the rocket and slicing your face off. That's all. Okay, I like it.
Let's agree to disagree. There's different versions.
Yeah, let's agree.
Whoa.
Right.
So, by the way, guys, this might be an extended episode.
Stay tuned now.
Oh my days.
Go ahead.
So, going on to our comics pull list.
Oh God, are we already there?
Yeah.
Lord have mercy.
All right. So,
got a lot to talk about. Yes, go ahead.
Right. So, on our comics pull list today, number one, we've put on Meet the Skrulls issue 1, because as we know, Captain Marvel is out this week, Friday. Is everyone up to see it there?
I'm gonna see it on Saturday.
I booked my ticket. The midnight launch.
Midnight launch. Nice.
Damn, someone's going in.
Yeah, man.
I just thought on my phone and I've seen everyone talk about it. Like I didn't get out of the way.
Yeah.
To be honest, I've taken a month off of Instagram, so there are going to be no spoilers for me. So I'm good.
Yeah.
Like I deleted the app. So
you went in, boy.
Yeah, man.
That's funny.
So yeah, to keep up with what's going on at Captain Marvel, Marvel has released a comic called Meet the Skrulls.
Is this a tie-in?
It's not a tie-in, but it's keeping up with, as in the characters that are in Captain Marvel are Skrulls. So this one, the Warners are a typical family. Dad works at Stark, Mom works in the senator's office. Jennifer and Alice are students at Stanford High School. The only thing that makes them different is that they're shape-shifting Skrulls and have infiltrated our society to pave the way for a Skrull invasion. Robbie Thompson, who did Spider-Man, Deadpool, and Nicole Henrichon, who's done Doctor Strange and Pride of Baghdad, bring the Marvel Universe down to earth with a bold new look at the Skrulls that will test even your loyalty.
Ooh. All right. I can say unequivocally that I will not be reading that.
I did get my issue, actually.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. And it's a decent cover as well, so.
Yeah, the cover looks pretty sick.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll give them that. I just can't be bothered for them to be selling me comics. You know when they're trying to sell you comics?
Yeah.
You get what I mean, innit?
Yeah. I like the premise, though. I was always interested in the whole espionage shapeshifting shizzle.
Yeah, Yeah,
Scroll people.
Scroll people.
Nice.
So number 2 on the pull list is Uncanny X-Men issue 13.
I cannot wait for that issue.
Cyclops and Wolverine have drawn together a new team of X-Men from the ashes of X-Men Disassemble, and now they've turned their eyes to settle their agenda. Cyclops has a list of things the X-Men have to take care of if it's the last thing they ever do. So, yeah, X-Men, Uncanny X-Men has been pretty good. It's been good. Disassembled, yeah.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to this issue. I read issue 12 the other day where they went to that mutant facility and broke everyone out. That was sick.
Yeah, that was really good.
I
just like I like the dynamic between Cyclops and Wolverine. It's like the old school it's a bit like it's not as close to the cartoon characters, as in they both hate each other. These two they obviously used to hate each other. They still kind of hate each other.
You can tell that they've got like a working relationship now.
They're like no BS.
Yeah.
Okay. Yay!
But that would be fun. Can't wait for that one.
Yeah.
What's next? Oh damn.
Next one is Doomsday Clock, issue 9.
How long has it been? About a year?
Yeah, about that.
A year?
The critically acclaimed series by master storytellers Jeff Johns and Gary Frank reaches its most shocking chapter yet when the DC universe collides with its greatest threat, Dr. Manhattan. But nothing is hidden from Manhattan. The secrets of the past, present, and future will rock the foundation of the DC universe.
I don't even know what to say about that.
Yeah, I mean...
If it comes out, it comes out. If it doesn't,
yeah,
it's one of those where it's been delayed so much. You gotta literally read the whole.
You have to go back.
You have to go back and read the whole arc again to actually catch up with what's going on.
Yeah. Just to put you on point, Nana, this is a comic that was supposed to put Watchmen and like the Justice League. Oh, you knew?
I know of it. It's just obviously I didn't continue with it.
Oh, you read some of it?
No. I know of it. Is that not the same one where the Flash is fighting Reverse Flash and waiting for Batman to turn up?
It kind of had to do it, with but that's the thing as well. Even that, like, it's kind of not really concluded either, because although we never find out if definitely the Reverse Flash saw Dr. Manhattan.
Nah. We know that he was exploded with like a blue kind of flash. Yeah. But they've not confirmed whether or not if it was him or not.
Exactly. So
they need to end this. It needs to end. I'm done with it. I'm so done with it.
Yeah.
But it was exciting back in 2016 or whenever they announced this.
Oh wow.
Yeah. I mean, that's how long it's been.
Oh
man. Apparently this issue will. This is pretty much where the action starts.
Oh, really?
Okay.
So I've heard.
All those riots meant nothing, yeah? The previous issues. All right.
We shall see.
We shall
Moving on.
Yeah.
Next one is Cosmic Ghost Rider Destroys Marvel History, 1 of 6.
You know, I asked you to add this into the pull list, and I saw it there, and I thought, should I buy it? And I was like, no, I'll wait for the graphic novel. Then I got an email. Your issue of Cosmic Ghost Rider Destroys the Marvel History has been shipped. I'm like, what? I guess I already pre-ordered it.
Think ahead.
Yeah,
so that's on the way.
What you will be reading is the Cosmic Ghost Rider is stuck in the past, so he might as well have some fun with the origins of the Marvel Universe, right? After going back in time and trying to kill Thanos and his baby, Frank Castle has sworn off trying to alter history, but when he arrives in Earth's past at the birth of the Fantastic Four, how can he resist jumping in on the fun?
Okay. Isn't he a guardian of the galaxy now, though? How is he,
He is indeed.
Is he doing both? Is he just moonlighting?
I mean, that's what comics is all about, right?
Yeah, I suppose. Not making sense.
There you go. Yeah.
But this shit sounds like do you know what I was thinking, though? I am looking forward to this, and I think his introduction has been great. I'm just worried that they're going to Deadpool this character.
Yeah.
And once that happens, I'm going to lose all interest in him. Like, that'll be it. That would be a shame.
Not good.
But whatever. You know, he's a cool character so far, so we'll see how it goes.
Yeah. Finally, it's Nightlights graphic novel, Volume 1.
Volume 1, yes.
Is that Image?
Did you want me to read it?
It's not actually.
No, it's not. No,
is it not?
It's been good. It's I can't remember.
Dark Horse.
No,
no, wait. Yeah, who?
No Brow
comics, something like that. But so basically, it's like every night, tiny little lights appear out of the darkness in Sandy's bedroom. She catches them and creates wonderful creatures to play with until she falls asleep. This kind of sounds ominous, but I promise you it's not that bad. Right. And in the morning, she brings them back to life in her whimsical drawings. When a mysterious new girl appears at school, Sandy's drawings are noticed for the first time. But Mortify's fascinating... Wait. Yeah.
Morphe's.
Thank you. But Morphe's fascination with Sandy's talent soon turns into something far more sinister. Nightlights is a beautiful story about fear, insecurity, and the creativity from the enchanting imagination of Lorenza. Yeah, that's it.
How do you do that with your voice? Did anyone not notice that? I was like, if someone else was talking, I'm like, what?
She's a trained actress.
Trained actor. Years of training. Yeah.
All right, well.
That's Nightlights.
Bravo.
And that's by Lorena Alvarez.
There we go. Lorena Alvarez.
Well, that's the poolest, ladies and gentlemen. Go get you some.
Get you some, man.
All right.
What's next?
So carrying on with the comic news, quickly run through this. I don't know if you guys know who Mike Deodato Jr. is.
Mike Deodato is a writer, isn't he?
Yeah, he's artist as well.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What did he do?
He's leaving Marvel, actually. He's been with Marvel for, I think it's over 20 years, 24 years.
Great Scott.
Yeah, so he's finally leaving and actually going to do some creator-owned stories now.
Sounds like he's going to the Valiant universe.
Yep.
Well,
that's where they go.
So this is what he wrote on a Facebook post. He said, when I was a boy, I dreamt of one day becoming a Marvel artist. I grew up reading Avengers, Captain America, Spider-Man, and since my father was already an artist in Brazil, I decided I would do the same, but drawing the heroes that made my childhood so great. I've been living my dream with those characters for 25 years, and I've loved every second of it. So he, like I said, he's been writing, drawing for Marvel for over 20 years now. His more recent works have been Thanos, Infinity Wars, and Old Man Logan, which has been really, really good. Obviously, throughout his run, he's done Incredible Hulk, Elektra, Amazing Spider-Man, and Thor, Venom, Wolverine, Dr. Voodoo, and Conan the Barbarian. So
Dr. Voodoo has comics out, like modern day comics out.
Well, he will be doing before he leaves Marvel, he'll be doing Savage Avengers. Yeah, which will have Wolverine, Venom, Punisher, Elektra, Dr. Voodoo, and Conan the Barbarian.
Okay, sick. Oh, they are going to finally mix Conan with. I knew that was coming. I was waiting for that. I knew that was coming. All right, cool.
And if you haven't, I'll definitely recommend Conan the Barbarian.
I'm waiting for that first graphic novel, the first issue, first volume.
Yeah,
then I'm gonna read it in bulk.
It has been. It's been really good, man.
Yeah,
really, really good.
See when Rich smiles like that, that's a definite thumbs up.
Yeah, no, it has been. The thing that makes me laugh as well is that even though it doesn't look anything like him, when I do read it, I read it in Arnold Schwarzenegger's voice as well. Yeah, it's pretty sick. But that's the last comic he will be drawing. And actually, the news today is that he is going to be drawing for Dark Horse. Dark Horse has announced Berserker Unleashed, a new creator-owned series from writer Jeff Lemire and artist
Lemire.
Yep, and Deodato Jr. Along with colorist Frank Martin.
Okay.
Jeff Lemire is sick. If you haven't read anything by Jeff Lemire,
they're a good team. They are a really good team.
Yeah,
they did. It was Thanos, and I'm sure it was Infinity Wars and Old Man Logan.
Old Man Logan, because Jeff Lemire works on Old Man Logan as well.
Yeah.
So he's just a brilliant writer. He really is.
He is.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, Dark Horse, you're gonna be having some fun. So
Dark Horses don't know what you're in for right now, man. I'm telling you.
They did have a description of what the series is. So they said Berserker Unbound kicks off with a merciless sword-wielding warrior thrown through a wormhole to a modern-day metropolis. Our hero quickly realizes that he must protect his new world from an evil wizard who will stop at nothing to send him and hit this new world to hell.
Okay, wait. That sounds just like Samurai Jack mixed with Berserk, the anime. Just like
and Barbarian in the new Avengers. Deodato said, I really wanted to draw a barbarian story, and Jeff turned this into a dream of mine. Turned this dream of mine into a reality with this deeply emotional story of friendship seen through multiple dimensions. I'm not exaggerating when I say this book has the most epic battles I've ever drawn. Berserker Unbound is a turning point in my career.
Okay.
Yeah. So
interesting. We'll keep an eye on the Samurai Jack. Thanks for that. Yeah, here we go.
You know what I've always wanted is a live action Samurai Jack series.
Yes. Who would you get to play Samurai Jack? Please
tell
me. You get him with your dog nest, okay? It's just who would you get to play Samurai Jack if you could?
Yeah.
Like,
hello?
Has he gone?
He's there.
Pika. He is there. Who would you get, Kieran?
Me?
Yeah, who would you
I'm waiting for Nana's answer.
No,
I said Keanu Reeves.
Oh, did you?
You said Keanu Reeves? Oh, my day.
Oh, that's yours. That's what I said.
How is it going to be Keanu Reeves?
He just looks like Samurai Jack.
Yeah, because he would also do the sword play as well. Like, it's not like he would have to get a stunt double to come in and, like, do you know what I mean? Like, he would actually put himself in the role and do it justice.
He would. I'm sorry. I feel like he would.
47 Ronin and...
I like that movie, by the way. I got it on Blu-ray sitting over there.
I think...
I like that movie.
47 Ronin was trash.
Yeah.
It was trash.
I liked that movie. That movie was...
It could have been a lot better.
I can't talk to you anyway, Isha, man. You didn't like John Wick. I can't talk to you. Yeah, see?
No.
Pause.
No.
Look, like John Wick?
Yeah. What? Why? I swear this is a guy filming it like this. Look, okay, man. Wait. Let me land.
My mum likes John Wick. That's what I'm saying.
Okay. Your mum likes John Wick, right? Look.
And my girl and my boo-boo likes it as well.
Of course your boo's gonna like it. Right? John Wick, okay? The premise was calm, right? He's not, he hasn't assassinated anybody for a long time. Cool. Calm. One time, man comes into your house, kills your puppy. All right, cool. I'm all for animal rights, yeah? Then man wants to go on a berserk mission and kill off everybody. Why?
Yep.
Why?
Because they killed his dog.
They killed his... And it wasn't everybody. You're missing the point. These people came into his yard, killed the only thing that his wife left him before she died, and then they took his car. And then he said to the guy's dad, look, I want your son. Give me your son. And the guy's like, nah, you're going to have to go through my peoples. The guy sent his peoples.
Even the dad knew. The dad knew that his son... The only reason why he said he said no. It was because it was his son. If it was his big,
if it was just one of his employees, he would have said him.
He would have said, take him.
Yeah. But he had to protect his son, and anybody. I would send Richard, Daniel, George. I'm sending everybody to protect my son.
Of course, definitely. But I'm just like, I'm just
not
like,
if it's after John Wick, man.
Man's like,
He knew what John Wick was about, man.
My point is that he wasn't trying to kill everybody. He was just trying to get to this one guy. And this guy's dad was putting people in his way. So it's not like he was going out killing everybody.
Yeah.
You need to sit and watch that movie again. You just need to take some time.
There's too much.
Put some incense on, because I know you like your incense. And just chill. And just watch some John Wick.
Okay, but John Wick can't be Samurai Jack or Cowboy Bebop. Okay,
he could be. He couldn't be Mugen. I mean, not Mugen, so he couldn't be Spike.
I think that was past.
Where's he gone?
What
did you say?
I think he's getting on to be Spike. He still looks like Spike, but I think
he looks like Spike.
Kind of younger.
If I couldn't get Keanu Reeves, if I couldn't get Keanu Reeves to be Samurai Jack, what I would do is cast. I would actually cast the role, because there's no one out there to do it, and I hate with a passion whitewashing. I can't stand it. Yeah. So I'll
Asian actors that could.
Yeah, and who's that guy? Oh, I don't even know his name. He was this East Asian guy, and he did this ninja movie. I forgot what it was called. It's got ninja in the title, but he's a sick martial artist.
What, Ninja Assassin?
I think it was Ninja Assassin. It came out a few years ago. I think it was Ninja Assassin. And he was just a sick martial artist. He grows his hair long, puts on a white gi, put a sword in his hand. You've got Samurai Jack right there.
There you go.
You just need a black man to voice him. That's all.
I'm definitely with you on that one. Yes.
Hey, that would be quite dope if it was like. If they
got Phil Lamar to dub over it.
Yeah, it was all in Japanese, but the guy is speaking in Japanese, but then the volume would lower. You hear the narrator kind of.
Yeah.
That would be a new concept for it. And it'll fit Samurai Jack.
Remember, you heard it here first. If you can't start seeing it and all the anime things.
Source will approved, everybody.
There you go. And Blerds R Us approved. Yes.
Where are we now?
Speaking of being approved or disapproved, has anyone heard of Black, the comic book Black?
No.
So this was released in 2016. It was by Kwanzaa Asajefo and Tim Smith. Basically, this was a creator-owned comic, and basically what it was is that it was. I didn't read it myself, so I'm a bit hazy on it. But the premise was that black people, there was a certain amount of black people that had special powers, but it was only black people that had those special powers. So the premise kind of reads the comic that blazed through Kickstarter during Black History Month 2016. In a world that already hates and fears them, what if only black people had superpowers? After miraculously surviving being gunned down by police, a young man learns that he is part of the biggest lie in history. Now he must decide whether it's safer to keep it a secret or the truth will set him free.
Yeah, I have to buy that. Yeah, that's a must read for me.
Yeah. We all got black things to do, and this is one of these black things we've got to do. Is buy the black comic to read the black comic.
Wait. Who's wrote this comic? Who wrote this comic?
So I can't actually pronounce his name properly.
Is he black?
Kwanzaa. He is. Yeah.
He's like Turkish or something.
So this comic actually came out, like I said, in 2016, but there's news now that they've done another Kickstarter to release the sequel.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Which is called White.
Yeah, it's called White.
Oh, my days. All right, I want to read this. This sounds good.
So in it, it says, how does a nation struggle with a history of racial inequality cope with in a world where only black people have superpowers? White is a planned, it's a 6-issue miniseries and a second trilogy in the black comic universe. They do have a Kickstarter at the moment. That's happening.
Nice.
Actually, I did load it up earlier, but I forgot.
I have to read that comic and then go support that Kickstarter.
Yeah.
How much are they looking for?
Let me see.
Nana got money like that, yeah?
Nah. I don't have money like that, but I was like, I'm curious to know how much they want and like
what the goal is.
Yeah.
All that stuff.
Yeah.
It's not loading up.
I'm just saying though, John Wick was really sick.
Their goal is
you're getting another John Wick, aren't you? Getting John Wick 3 or 4, whichever one it is.
Yeah, that trailer looks dope though.
Yeah, it does.
So the goal is $39,999 for some reason. I don't know why it's 40,000.
That's a lot of ink.
Yeah,
that's a lot of money.
Yeah,
they're looking for 40K.
Yeah, they've got they've got it just switched over from dollars to pounds. So they've got $14,366 through 552 backers.
Right.
They've got 25 days to go.
You got enough. You got enough. You don't need my help, but when the comic comes out, I'll go get it.
You know what they should have done? They should have done a digital copy first, and then.
Well, I think they do. Like I said, they did the Kickstarter for the first one as well, so that obviously worked. They've actually got a timetable to say what is actually when it's going to come out.
Okay.
So the Kickstarter is between February and April, and from the end of January till the end of November, it will be in production. They're looking to release to start the digital copies from August this year, and then they want to do variant shipment in October as well. So they are looking to get it all out by, like I said, 6 issues by this time next year, end of January. So
okay.
Cool.
Okay, we'll support any way we can. You know what I mean? If you want to send us something, then that's fine. You know what I mean? We'll promote the hell out of it.
Oh, you can read Black now. Anyway, you can download it or buy it now. I have heard mixed reviews on it as well. To be fair,
oh, have you?
Yeah,
I don't like those mixed reviews. I don't like those mixed reviews.
We're so racist right now.
Say
we
again,
we don't want them mixed reviews.
But you know, I'm just saying. On the side of the people that didn't like the comic, were they the same people that didn't like Black Panther? I'm just saying.
No.
Okay. And it'd be interesting if they don't like Black.
It was actually it was actually a Black guy reviewing it as well, and he didn't like it.
All I'm saying is about that guy. Yeah, no, that's. All right.
Okay.
So,
What's next?
Moving on to a bit of sad news. As you guys know, or may have heard, Luke Perry sadly passed away this week. He had a stroke last week, Wednesday, and due to complications, he died at the age of 52.
52, jeez.
They induced him into a coma, innit?
Right, oh, did they?
Yeah, they induced him into a coma to try and like sort it out, and then obviously that didn't help, innit?
Right.
Aww.
It's a shame, man.
I know.
I remember being a youth watching my mum was watching Beverly Hills 90210.
Oh yeah, your mum was watching it,
Yeah.
Well, I wasn't old enough to watch it. I was just there in the room. I ain't have no say. I'm not gonna lie. I liked it. I'm not gonna lie.
There was. I did like it a bit.
Don't act like you and Sean weren't watching 90210. Like,
I think during the later years, it got a bit better.
But I'm just saying that's where I know him from. And for others that don't know, he had a little stint in The Simpsons as Krusty the Clown's half brother.
Krusty
the Clown's half brother. Sideshow Luke Perry. That was quite funny as well.
And he was in. Is it Family Guy as well when they did a skit on?
I think they did a skit on it.
Yeah.
Actually, he was actually in The Fifth Element as well. Body of Proof. He was actually in Oz.
The Fifth Element.
Yeah,
he was in Oz. He was the religious guy that came in. Yeah, he was in Oz.
Yeah. He also he did a bit of voice acting as well. He was Rick Jones in
the Hulk
animated series, as well as Sub-Zero in Mortal Kombat Defenders of the Realm.
And do you know, whenever I'm reading a comic that has Rick Jones in it, Luke Perry's voice is in my head. Whenever Rick Jones comes in, he's just got that, come on, buddy. Come on, Hulk.
I'm your friend.
I'm your friend.
And his latest work, which actually, when I started watching it, I was pretty excited to see him in it, because it was like he kind of disappeared for a bit, and then seeing him in Riverdale, I got pretty excited. He was playing Archie's dad.
Yeah. Oh man, that means he won't be in the next season.
Yeah, so they've actually stopped production for the meantime as well for the next season. So he will be missed.
Even watching him in Archie, like, he looked young and fit. He looked good. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's a shame.
Yeah, it is. So his rep Arnold Robinson told Hollywood Reporter that he was surrounded by his children, Jack and Sophie, fiance Wendy Madison Brewer, ex-wife Minnie Sharp, mother Anne Bennett.
Sharp.
Yeah. Mother.
Sick name.
Mother Anne Bennett, stepfather Stephen Bennett, brother Tom Perry, sister Amy Kuda, and other close friends and family and friends. The family appreciates the outpouring of support and prayers that have been extended to Luke from around the world, and respectfully request privacy in this time of great mourning. No further details will be released at this time. So,
and just another one. I know it's sad, but the front runner for Prodigy, Mr. Flint, he died too. I love Prodigy. I really love them. They're like my favorite, like British electronic-y crazy people group. Like, so
who's gonna start our fires now?
And I see we've got to start our own ones now. So, but he committed suicide, unfortunately. So, just.
But you know what it's all about, innit? It's the Ramsey curse again.
The Ramsey curse.
The Ramsey curse.
Okay, where's my stage? Wait. Can't be talking about curses.
And pretty much every time he scores, celebrities die in it, because he don't score that often.
Oh wow!
Every time he does score,
I'm burning some sage.
Celebrities die, and he scored on the weekend, didn't it?
Oh damn! I didn't even know about that. To be fair,
that's not heard of Paul Ramsey.
No,
I not heard that, but boy.
Burning sage.
Someone get that man off.
Aaron Ramsey plays for Arsenal.
Get him off that pitch, boy.
No, poor man. The man's probably is like, I'm just doing my job.
You're doing it wrong.
Okay.
Let's Google it, and you'll see, like, pretty much anytime he scored, someone proper, like, famous has passed away.
That's crazy. That is mad crazy.
Anyhow, I googled this, and he scored, and Princess Leia died. We're gonna have words, okay?
No, that's not even
We're
funny.
having words, okay?
That's not even funny.
Let me just sage the room. We ain't got no curse up in here. The source water, Blerds R Us. Thank you. There we go.
Wow. Apparently, it's happened 16 times.
16 times. He's killed 16 people.
Oh, look.
Yep.
That's not
I'm
good.
trying to find out the names.
Oh, Lord of mercy. I'm scared.
I think we should just swipe left to this one and move on.
Swipe left.
Next one. So, sorry, I'm looking at the pictures as well now.
No, stop.
Apparently, Osama bin Laden died when he scores.
Wow.
And Steve Jobs.
Ramsey's that guy, you know.
Oh, and Gaddafi as well.
Oh my days.
Oh no, he killed Whitney Houston.
He killed Whitney Houston.
Oh, and Paul Walker.
You boss.
Robin Williams.
We need to stop. You're gonna break my heart now.
Can we stop? I know. Stop.
Yeah, Robin Williams and Paul Walker, like
David Bowie and
we need to stop. Like, just move on. Like,
okay.
I'm still not over Paul Walker's death. So,
carrying on the subject of death, did anyone see the X-Men trailer?
No. No.
So, Dark Phoenix.
One more time.
It was so. No, I watched it. I watched that trailer.
It looked better than it looked better. Well, I still don't want to see the movie.
You said that with such.
We're still going to see the movie, but it does look. It did look better, but
I will give it that. It did look better than the first trailer. I will give it that. And that's all I'm going to give it. That's.
You know what annoyed me was when Mystique.
Apart from his existence.
When Mystique was walking up to Jean, was like, "It's okay, Jean. It's okay. We're all family here." I'm like, Mystique, come on. What is she doing here? Why is she the leader?
Oh, God.
Shouldn't she be off killing people with Magneto? Like, why is she?
What's that?
From that trailer, it's obvious that Mystique's the one that's gonna die in it.
Yeah, she should have died a long time ago.
Yeah.
Really. Or not actually been in the team.
Wolverine should have killed her. That's what Wolverine should have killed her in Days of Future Past. That's what I'm saying. But whatever.
You look.
I don't.
The memes.
No, what meme?
So you know how like in this trailer, Mystique's like not got as much of the body paint on.
Okay.
So there's memes like, you know, when like an artist does something and like they say, can you do it with like for this child? And so like
the internet sleeps none, boy. The internet is forever awake, boy.
That's like with the Game of Thrones memes. They're hilarious. Oh my days. No, but, for X-Men, new.
You know what? Because they put out a thing the other day. I don't know if you heard, Rich, but basically talking about, they addressed that they killed Jean, but people are saying it's the same. It still looks the same as the last movie because that's what they did. They killed Xavier in the last movie. Sorry, not Jean, Mystique. But they killed Xavier in the other movie, and then the guy who wrote it, who also did the other movie, was saying, I didn't realize until after he had done it that he had done it before. And I'm like, you're a moron.
Yeah.
Like, you are such a moron. Like, you know what? I want to see this movie. Like, I'm going to be real. I really want to see this movie, and not because I'm a fan of the X-Men or because like this movie looks good. I want to see it just to see it bomb, but I don't want to pay for it. I'm not paying for it. I'm not paying money for that. Not after I sat in the cinema for X-Men Apocalypse and they said that line. They said that line about Star Wars where they're like, the third one's usually the worst one anyways. Ooh, that angered me. How dare you put that in your crappy third movie?
That was too much, man. That was too much. What do you call it? Breaking the fourth wall.
Breaking the fourth wall.
Yeah. You can't break geek fourth walls, and you just need to have geek etiquette.
Not in the X-Men. It's just like when they say, "What do you want us to wear? Yellow spandex?"
Yeah, we do want you to wear yellow spandex, yellow and blue. Yeah,
yeah. You want it all.
As well as wanting it all, we also want Game of Thrones as well, right?
Right. Yeah.
Okay, go.
Apparently this has been alluded to since season 1, and I don't know how many times I've watched season 1, but ice spiders. We're getting ice spiders.
Yeah, ice spiders.
Ice spiders. Like I want to see ice spiders.
They're in the book. But again, they spent all the money. Remember, they spent all the budget on the dragons. So we ain't getting we didn't have dire wolves. They killed off all the dire wolves. They're supposed to have ice spiders and something else. But yeah, they spent all the money on dark dragons. Dragons look good.
Yeah, they did look good. I did hear that today as well about ice spiders. Mm-hmm. But yeah, that trailer looks sick.
It does.
It looked cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be sad when it's done.
It will be sad. Aya's gonna die.
Nah, I'm still.
I think that no face guy. Unless I forgot something, but that no face guy is gonna find her and kill her off. Someone's on Twitter where this is where the Game of Thrones memes were coming out, where people were like, Jon Snow's auntie girlfriend is rolling up to the giving him a dragon, and then like you've got ones where like you're like, the Night King's coming, is like, oh, what, you're not safe, fam, you're not like, it's hilarious. But someone was like, if Arya dies, we're rioting. Like just straight, just one of them.
You know what? I think
actually
thinking about it, they probably would kill her as well. They did. What they did to what's his name's daughter when they burnt her at the stake and that.
Oh yeah.
Nana, do you watch Game of Thrones as well?
Listen, we're hopefully gonna do a big old episode on Game of Thrones. That's our
yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nice.
Like,
I look forward to that one.
For watching that trailer, I'm fairly confident we're gonna see Jon Snow ride a dragon.
Of course.
Yeah. That'll be sick as well.
He's part
Targaryen.
Yeah.
So
you know.
What about the Tyrion rumor that he could be part Targaryen too?
I like it.
Yeah.
But now that we've lost one of the dragons, it don't make sense no more.
Yeah,
but there's still 3 heads of the dragon though, right?
But there's only 2 dragons.
Or are there?
Nah, there's only 2 dragons.
Or are there?
I feel like we're gonna get more dragons. I don't know. I was watching that.
If the dragons had a baby pop out, you know, or
I was watching the trailer and something said to me, were there more dragons there? Like I don't know. So I just got this feeling that there'll be more dragons.
Yeah, there could be by the end. Yeah. But let's not forget that every episode is I think it's going to be about an hour and a half, right? It's going to be like a movie.
It's going to be a movie. So
that's going to be stress.
You need to
that's going to be stress watching, you know.
Yeah, you're going to have to proper put your night aside.
Yeah.
Forget Game of Thrones, because
don't call me. It's going to be a bit mad. But as well, I know everybody's like, yeah, Targaryens riding dragons. No one's talking about my man warging into a dragon. That's happening. Yeah? Man is warging into people or dragons.
Oh, okay? Yeah.
So,
What about that theory that he's actually that Daywalker guy?
The Night King.
He's the Night King. Yeah, there's that theory as well. Yeah. What if it just comes full circle by the end of it and then he's just like, boom, the Night King? That'd be sick.
I wouldn't be surprised.
That would be hard.
Yeah. Someone put out as well that before, early on, the Night King didn't look like him, but now he does. I don't know if you ever noticed that he looks a little bit like him.
I think it was a different actor. It was a different actor. But there was a rumor that he could have been Bran
the Builder.
What was it? Bran the Builder. That's it. Yeah, and he actually built the wall. And there's also another one where he's the actual reason why the Mad King went mad, because
I remember that theory.
Speak to him and tell him.
I like that theory.
Yeah, I like that as well.
That's a good theory.
Yeah, that's mad. It's
interesting.
I actually want to. It's April the 14th, right?
Something like that.
Yeah,
it's April.
That's most likely the American release date. So.
Come on, man.
We'll get it a week later.
Actually,
we get it the next day.
Yeah, next day.
We get it.
It comes on Sunday nights over there, and I remember watching it when I had Sky. It used to come on about 3 o'clock, actually, 4 o'clock in the
Yeah, I remember that because that's the one we would record and then we'd watch it. We would record it, go to bed, and then watch it the next day when everyone was home.
In the morning.
Yeah.
I used to wake up early and watch it before going to work, man.
Yes.
But the spoilers are going to be rampant.
Yeah.
Media blackouts are spoiling.
Who do you know is going to sit on Iron Throne?
I think
Cersei.
I had this thought. Cersei, I think
Cersei's going to die.
You reckon?
She's gonna get look off. I'm telling you, she's gonna die.
No, you know what? I think she's gonna happen to Cersei. As a last FU. I think, someone might kill her, but the Night King might bring her back.
Then she sits.
Now she's my queen.
I think
that's a sick one, actually.
I think Sansa will sit on the throne only because of all the stuff that she learned from Littlefinger, and she's progressed so well compared to that annoying girl that was just save me. Like she's grown, but it's like, and it will be like,
I don't think she will though.
You know, it's just I think she might. She just
it might be a Stark, or I think it might be a White Walker that sits on the throne.
I think it's gonna be Gendry.
Really?
Gendry? You reckon?
Yeah,
who's Gendry again?
He's a Baratheon, isn't it?
Yeah, he is.
Oh, he's the one from Skins, right? Chris. He's Gendry. Yeah. I think he could sit on the throne. He's one of my other theories. He could easily sit on the throne.
He's the underdog because he's a Baratheon, isn't it?
Yeah.
He's the heir to the throne.
Everything full circle.
Yeah, true. Yeah, he is the actual rightful heir of the ooh.
Yeah, true.
It's heating up. Okay.
He's another bastard.
Yeah.
Yes, true.
Yeah. Ooh, the real battle of the bosses is coming, I'm telling you.
It is.
So we won't really talk that much about Captain Marvel because we kind of did anyway.
Yeah, we'll see it on Friday and Saturday.
So I'll move on to Marvel's Eternals. Apparently, Marvel is looking to cast its first gay lead, gay male lead.
Why you roll your eyes? You were like, all of this diversion.
Wait a minute. Is the character going to be gay?
Well, that's the thing. It probably will be. There's some
an Eternal. Who cares? Go on.
Yeah, I was thinking. That's what I was just thinking. Like, that's not like whatever, man. Yeah,
well, it kind of does make it kind of does and doesn't. It kind of does make sense in the sense that if it is actually. So there's two people I think he could be. It could either be I forgot the actual guy's name, but the main character in Eternals, or it could be Hercules if Hercules is actually in it.
Marvel's Hercules.
Yeah.
Is he gay?
He's like metrosexual or bisexual.
Marvel's Hercules. That Hercules.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I'm sure I read somewhere he was. Cool. Or it could be the I need to figure out his. I can't remember. And I watched the series the other day as well, the Marvel Knight series. But basically, the Eternals they've been around since the beginning of
Marvel time.
Yeah. Or the beginning of the humans time. So him being around for so long, it kind of would make sense that maybe. He could be gay. He could be bisexual. He might not even care about. I
feel like he's like non-binary. He can do. Yeah. He is whatever else. But you know what I mean? Like, why should you just like if he's like an Eternal with like, it's almost like being in an Infinity Stone. So you might as well just be like, I am everything. I am nothing. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
You might as well just say that. Okay, cool. All right. Well, inclusion, yay!
Yeah, so it's pretty good. So apparently, from that, according to the hashtag show, Marvel is looking to ideally cast an openly gay actor of any ethnicity, aged between 30 and 49, and physically looks like a superhero.
Oh, that's Jason Smollett out of the running.
From
He's going good, but you offer here telling lies. Sorry, allegedly.
Yeah.
I went there.
You went there.
I went there.
Is that the guy from not Power, the
other one? Yeah,
the other one.
Yeah, I can't remember.
That line ass punk ass, talking all that grease. See, he probably could have. You lied. It's
See,
too
look,
jokes.
a role was just sitting there waiting for you.
Yeah, man. If you had just been patient, yeah, your time would have come. Your time is here now, but you lied.
You lied.
And now you don't get to be in the MCU, you damn boy.
Oh, wow.
Backside.
Yeah, dear. That's funny. But yeah, go ahead. Sorry, just disturbing your tongue.
So it could be, it could either be Hercules.
Okay.
I'm actually trying to look for his name because it's really starting to annoy me now.
That's right. I think Hercules would be a better fit if you're going to introduce a homosexual character, because obviously in that time everybody was just doing ting. So
yeah,
you know what I mean.
And he's a god as well. He's like one of those gods.
Yeah. I was gonna say, I was hoping that they would introduce Hercules because I wanted to see him meet Thor. I would love that.
That'd be great.
I would love that. Just two different gods from two different mythologies to meet. That would be sick.
Yeah,
I'm always like looking out for comics where Thor and Hercules are together, but they're really hard to kind of come by.
Yeah.
Nana, what's your views on this?
I think as long as it's not forced, like obviously I'm not familiar with the character, so I don't know whether Hercules in the Marvel universe is gay or, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like, I do like the inclusion that Disney and Marvel are doing. Do you know what I mean? Like, you know, like we've had Black Panther, we're now having Captain Marvel, we have Wonder Woman. Like, it's good for like the younger kids that are coming up now to see superheroes that look like them. And I think especially like with the things that are going on in London with a lot of stabbing and shit like that's happening, if the young kids, like, even if it's just superheroes, but like if they have those role models, as they grow up, they won't get involved in other things. Like, like, oh, no, I've got to be good because like Captain Marvel's good. Or I've got to be heroic because this person's heroic. And again, for someone that, you know, like is maybe in the closet right now, if they see a superhero that's openly gay, that might, you know, lead them to be able to be like, look, oh, if this guy can, you know, walk the world and be gay, then why can't I? So it's good. It's a good thing that they're trying to do. As long as, like I said, as long as it's not forced and doesn't stray too much away from the source material, I'm all for it.
Yeah,
I mean, the character in that I was thinking about was, his name's Icarus. So he's like one of the main characters of the Eternals, and he's 20,000 years old. So, I mean, living that long as well. I mean,
do what you want.
You get bored of something after a lifetime.
Yeah.
You know, 20,000 years is a long time. You might as well experiment. But like you said,
cannot live by bread alone.
But yeah, I mean, all right. Listen to this, right? So,
Got you.
Eternals won't be the first Marvel character that's would have an actor that's gay. So here's a list of different characters that are gay that's been in Marvel or Fox Marvel films. You got Ian McKellen, who was Magneto.
Obviously, yeah.
Alan Cumming has Nightcrawler. Ellen Page as Kitty Pryde.
She wasn't gay at the time. Well,
was
she gay? Did she know she was gay at the time?
Yeah.
I remember that she was gay at the time.
No, but did I know. There's the question: did we know? But did she know? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I don't think that one counts.
You got Anna Paquin as Rogue as well, and Ezra Miller.
Is she gay?
Apparently, yeah.
All right, good for her.
Ezra Miller. Well, Ezra Miller.
The Flash. Yep. I can't even call him that. Ugh. I felt dirty. Ugh.
Matthew Brommer, who is in Doom Patrol.
Sorry, 1 second. Who did Ezra Miller play in the Fox Marvel?
No, he was in the Flash, but has in comic book movies. You know.
Oh, sorry. Okay, you're just going into. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
You know what? Yeah, I always wondered about that guy. You know, now I know.
Ezra Miller.
Now you know.
Now you know. Yeah.
Now I know.
And Matthew Bronner, who's in Doom Patrol, has Negative Man.
Okay, cool.
And Wentworth Miller, who obviously is in.
Yeah, we all know he's gay. The Flash.
And Victor Wentworth Miller. And Victor Garber. Is that the character name or is that his name?
Oh.
Victor Garber was the Flash, right? He played Wally West.
Oh, I don't know his name, but he's bi.
He's bi.
Okay. He's bi.
Victor Garber was the old guys. The what's his name? The star who tagged
the star, the helmet guy, not helmet guy. He was in one of the crossovers last year.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
All right. So all those actors that I've just named, none of their actual characters are gay. They're all playing straight characters. Yeah. So except for Wentworth, and that was in a different universe as well. There was a crossover where his character was gay and he had a boyfriend.
Come back gay.
So
well,
it's about time. Anyway, but
go be gay.
Go be gay. Yay.
Yeah. But take that brown flag off, that brown color off the rainbow. It don't make no sense.
Yeah, no, we don't like it on there either. It's fine. It's just, it's okay.
So adding letters. So many letters.
In it, oh my days. LGBTQRST UVP car -star. Just leave it as LGBTQ in it. Maybe put an A out there for ally. Everything else is just too much. Yeah, it's too much. Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
So Eternals should be out in 2020. So.
Yeah, that's funny. Sorry.
I don't get it.
Because he said the Eternals would be out. Sorry.
I'm too tired, man. What's next?
Okay.
Sweeping my jokes. Yes,
it was funny. I'm tired.
I got it. He laughed inside, people.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I laughed inside somewhere.
So next one is does anyone remember a movie called The New Mutants?
No.
Yeah.
What,
What's
the horror?
Like the
horror that was supposed to come out
2 years ago.
Sorry. Yeah,
it was actually supposed to be released at the beginning of 2018.
Yeah.
Oh.
Where are we now?
Beginning of 2019.
Oh my days.
So
damn.
They did better reshoots, innit?
Apparently the reshoots hasn't even happened yet, and they still ain't even planned.
That movie is not coming out. Yeah, it's not coming out.
Gambit 2.0. Fine, let's move on.
I want that Gambit film.
No, why?
No,
it's gonna be so bad. It's gonna be good.
That's a good enough reason, to be honest. It is.
I don't even want them to put Gambit in anything like that, man. They'll just ruin his character. So,
no.
But yeah, they haven't even planned the reshoot. So you're probably
that
right.
Movie is not coming out. It's not. That merger is going to take place where Disney consumes Fox, and then Fox is just going to have no reason to put that movie out. And maybe, and people don't even really do this these days, straight to DVD. But a movie of that from that franchise will not go straight to DVD, so it's just not coming out.
It will either get put on Disney Plus or Hulu.
Yeah.
But if you lot try to see New Mutants in a cinema, I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. So
sorry, not
whatever
sorry.
in it.
I'm glad. I was like, you lot coming out of a horror? No.
I remember when I saw that trailer.
No.
And when I saw that trailer, I was just like,
no.
What?
It didn't look anything like New Mutants.
It looked like Saw, but with children. That's it. Cool. Swipe left.
Yeah.
So Will Smith swiped left on the Suicide Squad.
Swipe left. No, I'm joking.
Swipe. Yeah. And he went to Aladdin. I don't know where to start with that. Go ahead. No, go on. Let's talk about Suicide Squad. Go ahead.
So apparently, sources tell Variety that Will Smith is not expected to return to film Suicide Squad 2.
He's done himself a favor as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah,
no. Let's not hate on Will Smith. All I'm saying is that Suicide Squad was crap. It was so crap that I remember. Yeah, it was crap.
But now they've got James Gunn.
Who? Let me put it this way, yeah. Okay. I enjoyed Suicide Squad, but Will Smith was a part of that film that was actually good about it. So if he has got a conflict of interest because they're talking about scheduling, they should delay the movie till he's available. He was one of the best parts of that film.
He was one of the best parts of that film, but I just still didn't enjoy that film.
Yeah, but it won't be that film. It won't be the same film. You got James Gunn on the helm now as well, so it's not going to be the same. They probably won't even have him in there, to be fair.
Yeah, because there's quite a few members. There's a few. The thing is, there's a few members of the Suicide Squad that weren't in that movie, so they could just.
Yeah, but Harley Quinn is not going to be in there now because she's in.
Well, she might be because there's no news about her not being in it.
She'll be in it. She'll be in it.
What's the point?
And she's still doing. She's got that Harley Quinn. Well, I say Harley Quinn movie, but Birds of Prey movie coming out.
It's a Harley Quinn movie, yeah.
Yeah. So it's more likely because Warner Brothers did want, like you said, Will Smith is one of the biggest characters, biggest names in it. So they do want him in it, but I don't know. It could be something between him not wanting to work with James Gunn because of his image. I'm thinking. Personally, I'm thinking that might be the reason.
Will Smith needs to get over himself.
It said it was what I heard that it was to do with scheduling.
Yeah.
When they want to film Suicide Squad, he's already going to be on another project.
Okay.
They don't want to wait for him to finish that before they start because that messes up their timetable.
Right.
He's on Bad Boys 3 now, isn't it?
So, that's it. 'Cause I was thinking, what's he doing? But I'm like, oh yeah.
Bad Boys 3.
Because he's such a big part of Suicide Squad. If I was DC, I would let him finish Bad Boys 3, whatever he's doing.
But they've actually
push back the movie.
Yeah, but they have actually started filming Bad Boys 3, and apparently they're looking to start production of it at the end of this year, the fall of this year. So I think there's another project after Bad Boys that he's probably booked on. Because
making that shmoney.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see because it could be like one of those Matrix things again where he's too busy.
Yeah.
He misses out.
I'm so glad. That's the only time Kiana gets a vote. Well done, Kiana. Thank you, Will Smith, for stepping aside because I don't know how I would have felt if Will Smith was Neo and Kilmer was Morpheus. It just doesn't feel right in my soul. In my soul. Like, I can't even... No. So thank you, Will Smith. Great Kiana. I'm not watching Aladdin. I'll watch Bad Boys 3. Okay, cool.
Okay. So are we going to be watching Titan Season 2 next year?
Yes.
Yeah, of course.
Yes.
Wait, that show is out next year. Oh, that is long. Is that when that's coming back? Oh, my days.
Yeah, I think
we've got a lot of fillers in the meantime. We've got
There's
Game
no
of
actual
Thrones.
date.
We've got Endgame. Yo.
There's too many things.
Yeah. We've got a lot to watch.
Has anyone actually seen who's going to be playing Superboy?
I've not looked. You sent something somewhere, but I didn't pay attention to it. Like
Joshua Orpin.
Yeah.
Joshua Orpin.
Man's like, who? Has he been in?
He has been in.
Joshua.
What's he Googling?
ORPIA.
Some lift music.
He has been in. He's from Melbourne, Australia.
Okay.
He's been in You, Me and Karen, Upright, The Neon Spectrum. And yeah. It's all TV miniseries. He's a new guy.
Yeah,
okay, cool. New guy's good.
Unknown.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
All right,
That's good.
cool.
We like that.
Giving someone a chance.
You say you don't like his face?
His face doesn't.
It doesn't look
very Superboy.
It doesn't. But he took a picture of the old Superboy photo where he's got his back and he's pointing to the Superman.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember that picture.
Yeah.
That
Sauce War t-shirt, just so you know.
The Sauce War.
The Sauce War.
But yeah, he there's a picture of him doing that, and he does actually look like Superboy in that picture.
Okay.
Well, I'll be watching season 2 after that big reveal that he was going to be in it. I have to watch it. So, plus I'm hoping that they kill Jason Todd in this season.
Yeah.
You know.
Really? Oh yeah.
Progress things along, man. We need that red hood. You need that red hood, man.
Would you want to see it actually happen?
Yes.
Or flashbacks.
Oh.
I would love for it to happen. Like, say it happens the way it does, but I don't know, like whatever. I would love to see it happen.
Yeah.
I can't even think. I'm so tired. I can't even think up theories. Like, say if he called Nightwing for help, and Nightwing's trying to get. Well, he will be Nightwing at this point. And Nightwing's trying to get to him, but he's like too late. That'd be sick.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Season 2 of Titans would be good. We liked it. We liked season 1. So yeah.
Yeah, we'll see.
We'll see.
Okay, we're going on to the final furlong. Talking about a bit of Star Trek. Picard. Are you a bit of a Trekkie, Nana?
No. Star Wars is my thing.
Star Wars.
Star Wars is your thing? I'm sorry.
Star Wars.
I'm sorry. That's all I have to say. I don't know how they're going to do the Princess Leia thing, because I'm just going to stick with
I don't even want to think about that. Like,
you have
watch
to.
it and just take it for what it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
So with Star Trek, the Picard series.
Yeah. Jean-Luc
Picard. They've got some character breakdowns, and they've actually found themselves a director for the pilot episode. Which is very interesting for us in the melanin diagram, because it is Hanelle Culpepper. This would be the first time.
The blackest name, the fact that you have pepper in your last name.
This will be the first time a black female would have directed a pilot to Star Trek, the Star Trek program. She is very popular in the TV
universe
scope. Yeah, she has done quite a few programs. She's done Gotham.
Not a good start, babe.
Yeah, that's why I started off with it. But she has done The Flash. She's done 3 episodes of The Flash. She's done a couple of episodes of Star Trek Discovery as well. She's actually done an episode of Empire as well. Grimm, Castle, American Gothic, Hawaii 5-0. I mean, she's been doing stuff since 2003.
Okay, but this is Star Trek.
This is Star Trek. Yes.
This is Star. Is she doing a remake of the Jean-Luc Picard era, or is she just doing some new things?
This one. So the information that we got from the hashtag show. So basically, this one reveals the destruction of the Romulan Empire in the Prime timeline. So if you
the Romulans,
if you guys can't remember from the first Star Trek film, the newest Star Trek film, Spock came back from his time,
the future,
because he blew up the Romulan, or the Romulan planet got blown up. So it's a kind of continuation from that. In the series, that's where it will be set. It will weigh heavily on Patrick Stewart's Picard. Additionally, the story will pick up 20 years after the Star Trek The Next Generation. In addition to Picard, the series will feature 7 characters. Connie, Lawrence, Starton, Dr. Smith, Kebar, Indira, and Alana. Connie is described as an African-American woman in her early 30s. She's lost her husband and has a death warrant on her head from her home planet. She's also a mercenary pilot. Lawrence is also in his 30s and is described as someone who has a dodgy moral compass. Character who is a thief will pilot the ship Picard takes on his mission. Breakdown hints that he might not be trustworthy. Starton is terrified of space and specializes in prostronic brains.
Are you going to be scared of space and be in space? That's
exactly. That was very stupid.
Yeah. He's interested in the research part of Picard's mission. He's like his 3 compatriots in his early 30s. Lawrence and Starton are said to be of any ethnicity. So the 4 characters are described as follows. Dr. Smith is a hologram who helps the crew and is programmed to constantly learn, but never to become too self-aware. It's a bit like the Doctor from Voyager. He may be an upgrade to the series EMH, which is the emergency medical hologram. Another character is Kabar, a 17-year-old Romulan martial artist who is extremely devoted to Picard. The final 2 characters are Indra, a smart but socially inept woman in her early 20s, and Alana, a former intelligence officer with an abusive personality in her mid-40s to 50s. They are all described as being of any ethnicity and isn't specified for Kabar.
Okay, cool.
So we're gonna get 2 white people, 1 black person, 1 Asian person.
Yeah. Maybe a ginger person, and then there we go. Yeah. Okay, cool. All right. Well, we'll see what she's gonna do with this, because there are certain things you can't F with, and Star Trek is one of them. Then people will tear you a new face.
I mean, they have been tearing this Star Trek Discovery apart as well.
There you go. So yeah. You got to get it right.
And speaking of Star Trek Discovery, the first ever it's been renewed for the 3rd season.
Okay.
Which kind of had to happen for CBS, I reckon. And also the first ever aliens that was in the very first pilot episode of the 1960s Star Trek. And they haven't actually been shown in Star Trek ever since that episode. They are in the next episode of Discovery.
Okay. I'm just waiting for the Borg. Everything gets juicy when the Borg come about in it. So you've gone to the mirror universe. I need. Look, well, they've already done the whole thing. Okay, have you not watched it or no? Nana, have you watched it recently? Star Trek Discovery. No. Okay, I'm gonna spoil it. You watched it, Rich?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. Right, so you know when the computer girl, obviously there's an AI robot woman on ship. Obviously now she's infiltrated. So you know what I mean. So she's.
Oh, you think that she might turn into the Borg?
She might become the Borg.
The Borg host, like number 1 host. I mean that kind of makes sense, because actually the whole thing was it a planet, or it was like a being of some sort, and it was kind of like the Borg, where it just kept information. So all the information has gone into her, so she might get new.
Yeah, and she's been collating all the information from that planet that had all information from all known solar systems of the universe. So she's just been deciphering through that. So now it's just time to assimilate people, babe. Let's go.
Yeah, that's intriguing actually.
But yes, we'll see if Gotham Woman can pull off Star Trek. Good luck. Good luck.
Good luck indeed.
Good luck.
Yeah, I don't know. I think there is actually a lot going on with CBS and Star Trek at the moment.
You know what? It's pressure. Like Star Trek is such a historic franchise. Like even if you do it right, there's got to be a section of the fan base that's got to be upset.
No, I think what it is mainly is it's got to do with the licensing as well, because it's different people that have had that the licenses switched around since the end of Enterprise, Star Trek Enterprise, that series. And then the licenses switched hands, and then when it went back, the boss of the network he didn't want Star Trek in a sense, so that's why Star Trek wasn't actually on for a while.
He's asleep.
And then it kind of came back, but then they kind of made it for the new generation. And it's been made by people who are not actually, they don't really watch Star Trek or understand. It's coming from people who did, I don't know, some medical show, TV show, or it's more people. Yeah, it's not science fiction people. It's not people who's read up on the novels or. So there's that. I mean, these couple of seasons of Discovery it's okay for me, but it's not the old school Star Trek. It's totally something.
Yeah, something different. Well,
that's mad.
Yeah. Oh well. He's asleep not because it's boring. It's because he's tired. Okay.
No, I'm here. I did pass out a couple times.
You did. I saw the phone drop. I was like, man's gone. Man's gone.
Oh man. No, I'm back now, man.
Yeah, we work hard for money.
Yeah, we have been nearly 2 hours now.
Seriously? No, I'll go around. My dinner.
That's like halfway through one of our episodes.
Yeah.
For real. We're on your show. We still be going like
halfway stage.
Oh, days.
Yay.
Is that the end of the script? Where are we? The script now?
That is the end.
Oh man, I fell asleep at the end. That's a sourceful first.
That's a sourceful first. It's okay, people.
Yeah,
Still,
nice.
Oh my days.
He resurrected himself at the end. That's all that matters. All together.
So you saw that Star Trek tour, right? He's just not a Trekkie, you know.
Yeah, I'm not a Trekkie, man. What?
It's like perfect time to slip. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's talk comic books, man. I don't do Star Trek. Discovery season 1. That was dope.
And that man just wakes up and puts his 2 cents. It was good. Yeah. I need food.
Yeah, done.
Bye.
Yeah.
Okay. But that's the end of our script.
Yeah.
Oh, we are finished. We're going to give a big thank you to Nana from Blerds R Us. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks for coming through. We really appreciate it.
I'm having you guys on our Infinity War episode, so be ready.
Nice.
Yes.
Definitely.
Yes.
Captain Marvel?
Endgame.
Oh, Endgame.
Endgame. Yeah.
Nice.
When Endgame comes out, you guys are jumping on our show. So
Definitely.
Yes. And anybody in the chat room who's listening, obviously check out Blerds R Us. They're great podcasters. They're funny. Like,
you'll enjoy it. They're real good.
Yeah,
a good place to start is episode 100. That is a really good place to start.
Yes, there you go. Yeah, that's really good.
But thanks again for coming through, Nana. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Really had fun.
Yay! And thank you to everybody.
Rich,
I'm gone.
No,
sell our wares.
Sell our wares, if you like to sponsor us, you can do. Go to teespring.com/stores/ the Source One. And you can get yourself a lovely t-shirt like so. We've got a couple of
some of our favorite logos.
Yeah, we've got some logos on there. We've got some Avatar shirts on there. We've got some nice hoodies, some vests. Check it out. Cups,
cups, phones, cases.
Also, where can we find Nana at? If people wanted to check out Nana, sell your wares.
What's your wares, man?
We ain't really got nothing to sell at the moment. We have t-shirts that we've done for ourselves.
Nice.
We're not selling at the moment, but you can find us on Apple Podcasts, SoundCloud, Stitcher, Instagram, Twitter, basically all the social medias. Anyway, you can listen to the podcast at Blerds R Us, BLERDS _R US.
Because they're spicy like that.
Yeah, go check them out, everybody. They're a lot of fun.
They're good. But yes, but thank you so much for joining us, Sean, and whoever's in the chat room. Like, we appreciate you. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment. Just one thing. Yeah, all of that. Yeah. Chocolate cat. Yes, thank you. We'll see you next week. It's Wednesday, 7:30ish. What's your podcast? Tell people your podcast.
Whenever we upload it.
Okay, they are running on BPT time, so when you see them come on, just click. Yeah, but we'll be back here Wednesday, 7:30ish. Thank you. Blerds R Us are the bomb. Source Wall approved. We love you guys. Peace.
Don't forget to bring a sandwich.
Yay! Dangly legs.